Hello, welcome to episode 7 of the Win, Lose, Draw podcast. I'm Robbie. We've got Simon. And we've got Jake.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How is everyone?
Tired.
Yes, very
another
tired.
early Saturday recording.
It's early Saturday, followed by a late night of getting clubs.
And playing Champions League with Ghent for you.
Yeah, okay. I did try and get Ghent to win the Champions League on FIFA at 2 a.m. But what else can you do on a Friday night apart from have friends?
We'll let you off given the circumstances.
So, the news.
Straight into the news. What has been going on?
Not much.
Not much. There's been a few transfers. Joe Hart, free transfer to Tottenham.
Yeah, that's good by that.
Simon,
Or
what's
not
your
by
thoughts
that.
on that?
I mean, it's free, so that suits Daniel Levy.
Yeah, true.
It's basically not a transfer. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, because Vorm's left now, isn't he?
Yeah, and it sounds like he's going to be on similar wages to Vorm, so it's not like it's...
Yeah, it's not going to be a huge change, really, but he's got, experience. And it'll be useful because we're going to have so many games this season.
Yeah.
With Europa League and Cups and so many games condensed in such
With
short
what?
space of time.
Europa.
Yeah, that very prestigious competition.
You're making fun of that. That was once the dream for me. Now the dream is getting back in the Premier League. Aaron Ramsdale's gone to Sheffield United.
Yes, yeah. That's a big profit on that.
Yeah.
How much is it, like 1 million or something?
We bought him for 1 million, and it's about 18 million.
Like 3 years later, sold for that.
Yeah, it was, and 1 year of Premier League football because he was at Wimbledon on loan for a year.
Good business.
Good business. I think it's good business from Sheffield United as well. I saw everyone seems to think he's because we went down.
If it wasn't for him,
Yeah,
It'd be
he'd
down
be
a lot
even
earlier.
worse.
yeah. That's what it's hard to argue it, but it's like I know we've just sold Ake for 41 million, and we're saying if it wasn't for him, we would have been bottom. But really, if it wasn't for those two players, we probably would have conceded 100 goals.
They both put a shift in, didn't they?
Yeah, and they both deserve their moves. I get so Ramsdale. He has said he wanted to, he wants to push for a place in the Euros, which is achievable. Like,
Yeah,
big season.
At least on the bench, I think, yeah.
Yeah, like realistically, I think Pickford is genuinely in danger of not going.
Well, I don't think he should go.
Yeah,
I'd have
I mean Henderson,
It's on
Pope,
form,
and
though.
Ramsdale.
Mm.
But he's got another. He's almost lucky that he's got another year that he can have a big season.
Yeah.
Like
And at Sheffield, he should, well, if they play like last year, could be in good hands. Do you think Henderson will start for Man U?
that's an interesting one, and that could be a key in him being starter for England.
Yeah.
Because if he starts for Man U, he's probably gonna
He'll be number one.
he'll be number one. Yeah.
But
So
I don't see why you wouldn't play him instead of De Gea, because De Gea's been awful.
I saw talks of Pope going to Chelsea. Would that put him in good stead?
Yeah, because he'd start.
He'd start against. Yeah, so
'cause
is
Lampard's-
Kepa?
He's likely. Well, he hasn't said, but it's more than likely he's on his way out at Chelsea already. After that lovely match, it was 50.
Nah, it was more than
50?
that. It was more
It's
because I
more, yeah,
remember.
he's the most expensive keeper.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
he was, wasn't he? Yeah.
it was like everyone just saw Liverpool spent loads on Alisson. Yeah,
So
But
Chelsea
it's just-
paid 72 million.
yeah, because I think
Wow.
Alisson was 65, and we were also like,
Okay, yeah.
and then literally a week later, Chelsea are like, yeah, we'll beat that for a considerably worse keeper.
Oh, yeah. We've
You
got
know,
a
You
bad
win some, you
habit
lose
of
some.
doing that kind of thing, though. Panic by FC.
Other news?
Chilwell to Chelsea.
Chilwell to Chelsea, yeah. Rumored 50 million. I think it would be a good signing. What do you think, Jake?
I think he's good, but I still think he's got something to prove. I don't think he warrants that price tag, but I think it's probably because he's English and all that.
Yeah, I think he's probably like 30, 35 million player, but because he's
Yeah.
English, you're looking at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like last season, he started off well, but he just fizzled out completely. And I feel like if
Yeah, he did.
for Chelsea to be good, they want someone who is consistent at doing the same. So, is he worth that much? I guess Chelsea don't care about the money this season, though. They're just splashing it everywhere.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Yes, there's still a long time
Yeah.
to go in the transfer window, isn't it?
I know.
It's
still
not until
October.
October, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So it's early days, really.
Yeah, there's still like good
Havertz-
7 weeks.
Havertz's move is on hold, apparently.
Oh, I had another thing, but I've lost it.
So
Oh, yeah. Sevilla. They absolutely love that cup, don't they?
They absolutely do.
6 wins in 14 years.
I know. It's
More than
unreal.
6 wins, buddy.
Well,
No, it's since the start of the 2013-14 season, these are the clubs that have won the Champions League and the Europa League. These are the only clubs. Sevilla, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United. It's all been Spanish and English. Obviously,
We said in the last.
since the 2013-14 season.
Oh, okay.
So like 7 years nearly. Obviously, tonight that will change because it will be Bayern or PSG will add to that. It will already happen by the time this goes up as well. And we all know Bayern's going to win that, right?
yeah.
You would have thought, but the way our predictions are going, probably not.
That is a good point. Yeah, but the thing is, we did predict Bayern to win the whole thing. So if we get that right, everything else is complete null and void.
I do think they'll beat PSG.
I want to say, there's the hope in me that there's going to be goals.
Yeah, I'll just 3 goals, I think.
I
But
think it's going to be good because you know
As long as
how
it's
the
not
last, yeah, you know how the last few finals there's been like 2-week breaks.
Yeah.
yeah,
They both last played on Wednesday, Tuesday. Right.
Yeah, as long as it's not like the Spurs Liverpool game. That was
yeah, it was
the
awful.
worst final I've ever seen.
That was it's because it was like, what was it, 2 weeks after the Premier League stopped and like neither team had played, which doesn't sound like much, but it's enough to just like
And then the only goal was a penalty, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sissoko with the arm.
there
was
it was,
putting it
yeah,
like
it was
that.
2-0. It was in the first minute basically, wasn't it?
Yeah, that kind of ruined
Just killed the whole
flow.
game.
Yeah.
Football news. Topic for today: talking balls, mainly footballs, I assume, but we're talking balls. So we're going to go through a few of the classics later on in the show. We're going to run through all the balls that the leagues have released and a few cups as well, I think.
Yeah, I think we've got a few cups
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
All right, so Simon, should we
Balls.
crack on with it? Talking
Yeah,
balls.
let's crack on. Right. So we'll start off with the Premier League.
This is the other. They're calling it. Is it the Aero Flight?
Yeah, Aero
Nike Flight.
Nike Flight, that's the one.
What's your thoughts on this?
Well, when I first saw it in white, I thought it looked a bit like a golf ball. But
Yeah.
I think with the
Oh.
Premier League kind of pattern on it, it does look a bit
It does look a bit better.
better,
However,
yeah.
now you've said the golf ball thing.
See, to me, that looks like a volleyball. Not going to lie.
Yeah, or a beach football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like unaesthetic.
It's
Yeah.
definitely better than the plain white version that they first came out with.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't a fan of that. You're right. It did look like a golf ball. But as far as Premier League balls go, it's all right. I feel
Should
like
have had a lot better, though.
if they do, I don't know what colours they'll go for the winter one, but if they do that yellow and the red bits are blue, that could look quite nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. And then moving on, we've got, let's go over to Spain for a bit of La Liga. And this is a Puma, which I was very surprised at.
Ooh.
I feel like the Liga have quite nice footballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't realise that Puma were doing balls.
No, so that's one thing that surprised me is Nike don't have a monopoly of footballs across the leagues. It's almost like,
I think they used to, didn't they?
Yeah, a few years ago.
yeah, it's almost like every league's got, I guess everyone's got quite a bit of money now, so every league's trying to like get their own.
Yeah, it's like a sponsorship deal probably.
Yeah.
I like that one though.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. So yeah, so Puma from last season have done La Liga.
It's almost like a ball I'd think I would see in the World Cup in like.
I was about to say that. I was like, if
Yeah.
that was like a World Cup ball that was released for like a World Cup hosted in Spain,
Yeah.
I'd believe that.
Yeah.
And I quite like it actually. That's considerably better than the Premier League one for me.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
I think I would buy that. Yeah. Yeah, like if I was a big La Liga fan.
Yeah, and 17 years old.
Yeah.
I must admit, I haven't bought a football since ever.
I
think
can't remember the last time I bought
The
a
one
football.
I've got, I think I found somewhere. Found in a bush. I just found it, or I don't know. It just appeared one day.
What make?
It's the Champions League ball from 2013. Next up, we'll go over to Deutschland, and we have the Derby Star, which I'd
Yeah.
never heard of.
I'd never heard of
Yeah, I've
this.
never heard of it.
But I assumed that again. I thought it'd be like Puma or Adidas.
Yeah.
See, to me though, that looks like a League One
does.
football.
It does. It looks like kind of.
If someone said this is the ball we're using in the Johnson Paint Trophy, I'd believe it.
Yeah. I mean, you only know that it's Bundesliga because it says it's Bundesliga underneath Derby Star. I don't,
Good observation.
Thanks. That's what these glasses are for. But it looks a bit, like.
I think it's more that. I think it's more the logo, like the Derby Star.
Yeah, I think the actual design is okay. It's a bit Champions League.
Yeah, it is a little Champions League. Werder Bremen will be loving it though in their colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a German brand, so I guess that does make sense. What do we think then overall?
I prefer it to the Prem ball, weirdly.
Do you?
Really?
Yeah. I think the Derby Star makes it just a bit tin pot. There is something about it.
I'd say it's my least favourite so far.
Yeah.
But then, Robbie, you probably like it because you absolutely love the Johnson Paint Trophy.
I do. I'll tell you what. Oh, wait. Are we back in it? No, it's League One and League Two, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Here's hoping. Next season. One more year and we'll be back in the big time.
Right. Shall we take a trip to the sunny shores of France? And
Let's do
again, this is another surprise that I was not expecting.
Is that the make? Alicia?
I think it's
Uber Eats.
yeah, the Uber Eats
I love that. They've been the French league has been sponsored by. I think they're sponsored by Uber Eats. I wouldn't say League Two sponsored by Domino's.
Yeah, you might be right actually.
I know
But,
it was.
The brand for this is, I don't know how you say it quite, but it's Usport.
It's not on the. It's not what it says there. Alicia.
It's not Alicia. That's the model of the ball.
Okay.
So this is what it says.
Oh yeah, All Sport Alicia Uber Eats.
But I like how it's got Uber Eats in the name of the ball.
That is a new market for ball sponsors. Everything else is sponsored now. You might as well.
You may as well. Like, if you're going to sponsor sleeves, you may as well sponsor the ball.
No. Yeah. Well. So are they just going yellow from the start as well?
Guess don't need to change the ball then.
True. I'm about a winter ball. I do like.
I do like winter ball. Yeah.
I can't tell if I like that one or not.
I'm not a fan. I'm not sure what it's going for really.
No.
It looks a bit like
It's the circle bits on the either side of the name. They look like they've been like stuck on or something.
It looks a bit like something from Halo.
Halo.
Yeah, it's just a bit like spacey.
I can actually see what you mean. Yeah, so the way it looks there, the two like bits on the side, it kind of looks like a fly
Yeah.
with the eyes.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, I can see where you're
Flyable.
coming from now with the Halo thing as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a fan.
not a fan.
No.
You've ruined it
I
completely.
rate that it's sponsored by Uber Eats. Big fan of that, but other than
Do you
that, no.
Do you not think it's a bit tin pot though, or is it Uber Eats? Like,
That makes it go up.
it does, yeah. I guess it's not a very tin pot sponsor, is it? No.
No.
No. If it was like.
If it was Just Eat, then maybe.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
with this one, do you
Okay.
prefer it to the Derby Star or?
Nah, this is worse.
So this
This
is
is
the worst one
worse,
so far
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. Where are we going to next?
Now we're
not?
going.
Travels.
Let's go to the championship.
Ooh,
This is
There you go, Robbie.
pretty
Get used to this one.
classic.
can't wait.
It's very football league, isn't it?
Oh, that is. Oh Christ, we're not in the Premier League anymore, are we?
That is
So football league.
Football league.
I kind of love it.
I do, yeah. It does evoke memories of kind of football training.
Yeah.
I,
When you've got
It reminds me of the footballs where when you were a kid, and if it rained, they became absolutely rock solid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's something about it. Like it's a classic ball.
It's nostalgic.
It's not, which is it's upsetting that That's the reality. But I don't know as well. It looks like it wouldn't curl very well.
It looks like it wouldn't go.
But you reckon you could get some whip on that Derby star?
Yeah.
Or the La Liga?
Yeah. What do you mean by like the makeup, like the different panels?
Yeah, yeah. It looks like the
Guess
sort of one that after a good few batterings on the concrete, it's going to have
It's not like
the little bladder coming through. The balloon.
It's not going to move like that Jubilani or whatever it was.
Oh, I know.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, it was
Jabulani.
Jabulani, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's classic. I think once we go through history, Meter has quite classic balls, and they all look a bit like that, really. There's
I
not
was going to
much,
say, don't they all look the same?
pretty much.
I feel like I've played with that one before.
To be honest, it could just be the same one, because when I tried to find the balls that have historically been used in the Football League, there is nothing on it. It's like
Really?
you cannot find previous seasons' balls that have been used.
Yeah, especially for like Championship, League One,
Yeah.
Football League. Yeah.
Which is, I don't get, because where'd they go?
Where's they go?
Just disappear.
A bit. So I've got the Serie A one here.
This is just a replica. Well, not a replica, but a variant of the Premier League one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So it's
I quite like it. It's
nicer, I
it's
think.
got that yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow and blue. Nice.
It's a bit Brazil-y, isn't it?
It is Jogger Bonito.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which bumps
It's
up
like
a lot for me.
that is what I imagine.
Jogger
It's on.
Bonito.
That's what I'd imagine you'd see in the beaches of Brazil.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Someone doing like 100 around the world just on Rio de Janeiro.
I like it.
I do like it.
I don't think it's my favourite though.
I think my favourite is still the La Liga one.
Yeah.
Yeah, La Liga one's my favourite
It's really
so
stood
far.
out for me.
I think this is sneaked into second.
Yeah,
Definitely for me. Considering I had the Nike Flight Premier League one as quite low, this is much nicer. So it's all about the colours.
I'm still not a fan of like the little indentations, but
I think the colours just make it look less golf ball. And the issue with the Premier League one, as soon as you said that, I couldn't unsee it. Whereas this, I can't really see it.
I've just found the one for the Russian Premier League, and I have to say,
what brand is it?
so it's the same as the Premier League in Serie A, but it's got a bear on it.
Oh,
Only in Russia.
just got there, and on the other side of it is a picture of Putin's face. Oh,
Oh, I like that.
I like that. Is that the league thing for the Russian league?
Yeah, Russian Premier League. So it's the Nike Aero Sculpt again, but black and orange with bear. I like that.
I like the bear more than anything.
Yeah.
That is actually the Russian league logo. That bear.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
sick.
that is so much better than the Premier League. It's
That's
very
nice.
Russian. I like that. That is a
That's now second for me.
big fan of that. The colours are much nicer as well.
But the one thing though is like we had this discussion slightly with the kids is Nike. They absolutely love copy and paste.
Yeah, I feel like it's difficult with the ball though because
Yeah,
Not
much
sure
really.
it is.
they are all the same.
Unless it's like a marketing technique. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think it's more of a marketing thing than
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like this is the ball that's played in all these leagues kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we've got another Derby star in the Dutch league. I was going
I
to
saw this
say
one.
Eredivisie, but I feel like I've absolutely murdered that.
Can you make out who the players are on this?
No,
Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty out there.
Jazzy, isn't it? I want
Yeah.
to know.
This is like a Legends XI ball.
Yeah, it's
I see what they're trying to do, but to me, it's almost a bit disrespectful. It's like, here's the ball with our faces on. They're just going to kick
Kick
them
it.
around.
I quite like it. Do you prefer the Bundesliga system?
I prefer the Bundesliga one.
I don't know. There's something about it that I quite like.
You can imagine a Bournemouth one, can't you?
Mark
Steve
Pugh,
Fletcher.
top left. I quite like that one. It's like a Legends ball.
Yeah, I want to know who's on it.
I'm guessing Johan Cruyff will be on one of them.
Nathan Ake.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pushed the Eredivisie one down.
Why?
It's it features a team
Oh,
of
hip hop artists.
talented Dutch hip hop artists.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Can you imagine the Premier League one? It's got pictures of like Sam Smith, Stormzy,
Stormzy,
Ed Sheeran.
what is that about?
Yeah, not a fan of that.
No.
That's Tim Pot.
If that was
That is
like
Tim Pot.
classic Dutch players like Hullet,
That's what I thought. Right. That's why I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah,
No, not having that.
that's awful. That is now that.
How have they managed to pull that off? The hip hop band.
So apparently it was designed by music labels. So basically, they were
Jeez.
like, you know how we're going to advertise our artists? Put them on a football.
No,
Yeah, no.
Not
it's
a
a no
fan.
from me.
Cool. Right, what other leagues do we have?
I have got I don't have a league, but we're moving to the cup area
Yeah.
now. So here's the little FA Cup treat.
It's quite nice.
It's quite nice. It's pretty much the
Yeah,
Championship one,
I think it's a bit nicer. I like the kind of
Yeah.
like flames sort of.
yeah. Is that like supposed to be like the little bit the tassels on the trophy?
Oh,
sort of
maybe,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I like
That's
the
quite-
design
that's
of the
quite cool.
cup in the bottom left.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
That one you could whip.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you could whip that.
Well, that does it a bit like something you get a 7-year-old.
Yeah, that's a proper like Christmas present ball, isn't it?
I still like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, big fan.
It's very FA Cup, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's what I forget that FA Cup still does mitre, which is so this is the thing. I know we briefly discussed earlier. Is it metre or mitre?
It's mitre.
It's mitre.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take your word for that.
Yeah. So Simon researched it earlier before you come on.
It's the
That's
same as those Archbishop, Bishop head hat things.
We're gonna do MLS.
Yeah. So I've
Oh, do you have MLS?
I like the MLS one.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, big fan of the MLS one.
Very,
Yeah.
very nice. It is a bit American.
It's
I like-
it is a bit
it's
American.
got
I like the
American
colours.
and Canadian flag as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 'cause that's
Toronto.
Toronto,
The
isn't it?
maple leaf. Yeah.
Is it just Toronto, or is there
Montreal,
Montreal as well? Montreal Impact, isn't it?
Vancouver.
Impact. Yeah.
Oh, they've got that. Oh, yeah, Vancouver Whitecaps. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
nice.
the rest of Canada is just forest and bears, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, next ball. What have we got?
Next ball. So we've just done FA Cup, haven't we? So, and MLS. So how about another premium cup? Okay, try and guess which one this is.
Johnson.
it's got-
Carabao, it says.
It's got the logo on it.
It's got. I guess it's got the colours anyway, but I don't know what it is
I
about
think it might be
having
the
it the
Carabao
Carabao
Cup, yeah.
Cup. Yeah.
I think if I didn't know it was the Carabao Cup, I'd probably quite like it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's similar colours to the German derby style one.
yeah,
No, I don't like it.
No,
It's just
I think it's probably its looks and what it stands for. I think I just don't like it. I don't know why I really don't like Carabao being the sponsor for the League Cup.
it's an energy drink, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not quite when it's the
I've never
Carling
seen
Cup.
it either. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Ever seen Carabao before?
I've never
not
had
seen-
one. There's plenty of better energy drinks that could be sponsored by. The Relentless Cup.
35p cup.
Monster Cup.
The Euro Shopper Cup.
Yeah.
What was the is it Red Rooster or something?
Yeah.
Red Rooster Cup.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
No.
Bin it off.
We go to an international cup.
Oh, expecting big things.
So this was supposed to be the Euro 2020 ball, but it's now the Euro 2021 ball.
Ooh, I quite
That's
like it.
still-
Adidas number.
So it's a little bit like they've kind of kept the black bits on it a little bit like the World Cup 2018 ball. But
Yeah, it's kind of similar, but
yeah, I
they've
like
actually
that.
jazzed it up a bit.
That is jazzy.
That is
It's a
very zesty.
proper like international tournament ball.
Yeah, it is.
You can tell just by looking at it.
I like Adidas footballs.
Yeah.
I think they're the best at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think so. So
Yeah,
was,
they overtook Nike.
Was MLS
well.
Adidas?
Yeah.
You can kind of tell, can't you?
yeah, there's a bit.
There's more
a bit
like
class
design
for
in it than.
Yeah. Speaking of the copy and paste, I've just seen MLS's for 2020, and it was basically the same as the Euro one,
Oh, really?
but green and blue instead of black.
Yeah, it's similar, but also not at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I like that. Try a spin.
That
Do you have-
concludes what
so
I've
that
got.
concludes. So I've
in
got
my-
one more
Ball vault.
for the Japanese league, just
I was
because
just looking at that.
it's quite nice.
What brand is that?
I think it's Adidas, isn't
It's
it?
Adidas Captain Tsubasa.
Yeah, I like that.
Different.
They've all got like templates, haven't they, that they follow, and they just
Yeah.
change the colours. But I feel like Adidas is a more
Yeah.
different
They do mix them up a lot
It's
more.
not a clear copy paste job like Nike.
Yeah, whereas Nike is literally the Liga one's still. I think the Liga one might be my favourite.
Yeah, I think as well.
I really like the La Liga
There
one.
is one more that you guys haven't said,
Okay.
which is the Nations League, and I quite like that.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Another Adidas. I think Adidas are clearly smashing it.
It's quite clever because it's kind of the same design, but it's also not.
I like how it's got like every colour as well. Very zesty.
I rate that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So which is your least favourite?
Least favourite,
Yeah.
probably the Eredivisie
Yeah.
Derby Star
Yeah,
with
agreed.
hip hop artists on. I just,
Is that because of the design or the principle of it?
I think a bit of both. It doesn't look that good. Well,
No.
then when we
If it
saw
was
it, I thought,
Legends, if it was Legends, I
Yeah.
think it would be really good. But
now we know it's just kind of a sponsor opportunity.
Yeah.
I think second bottom for me is the Uber Eats one. The League One ball.
Second bottom's the Carabao Cup for me.
second, I just don't like the Premier League one, to be honest.
I don't like the Premier League one. I'd say, yeah, they're my bottom two, and then we'll do a top three. So what would you say top three?
I think top for me, I really like the Serie A one.
The beach
And
ball.
then- yeah, it is a beach bally, but I don't know. I like.
You
I
like the
colours.
beach and you like balls.
Yeah.
What more can you say?
Exactly.
Oh no! What am I saying? I'm chatting shit. Actually,
We all are.
What's next?
yeah. La Liga, definitely, yeah, and then followed by Serie A, I think.
Yeah. La Liga, Serie
Serie
A's
A.
big fan, and then Russian for me. Russian probably pips.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Big fan of that Russian one. I think
So
it's
you've
the
gone
best.
two of the Nikes.
Yeah, true.
So I'd say the Liga is definitely top, and then I'd probably go Nations League and then Euros.
I think that's fair.
I prefer them to, or actually MLS, but it's a bit cheesy.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But we're all pretty much in agreement that La Liga's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That just surprised me. I saw it and I was like, Puma, La Liga.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost a little bit of nostalgia to that South Africa World Cup.
That was Adidas though, the Chapulani.
So right before we move on, Tim Pot Team of the Week, Simon.
Team of the week. So as you know, there's been this coronavirus, so a lot of football has been disrupted. So I don't think the Audi Cup is going ahead this year.
I'm
Which means-
devastated.
Which means Tottenham retain the Audi Cup.
You retain it.
Oh yeah, it's like Liverpool in the
They're
Champions
still
League, isn't it?
champions.
We're still
Yeah.
champions, so no Audi Cup. So
Oh, what a
Yeah.
shame.
lovely in Tin Pot. Love it.
You would have won it anyway, obviously.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Tim Pot, but you seem proud of it.
It's a trophy.
Trophy.
Yeah, but you don't get a new one. You realise that?
Yeah, but it's still the holders. If it's good enough for Liverpool.
I mean, they hold the Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League, Audi Cup.
Audi Cup. The thing is, I feel like Tottenham fans, especially on Twitter, have memed the Audi Cup so much that they give it as a reply, but they actually like get a justify. Whenever they're like, someone makes fun of them, and they're like, "Oh, you forget about the Audi Cup," and everyone's like, "Yeah, fair." Yeah, I think so. That has reminded me. I've instantly changed my my Tin Pot Team of the Week. I've gone for a double. So West Ham and Bournemouth.
All right.
West Ham,
So West Ham and Bournemouth
Why West Ham
have
and
announced
Bournemouth?
a pre-season friendly, and this
Yeah.
is the Betway Cup,
What, just one friendly?
Just one game.
and it's just one game.
Oh my god.
But it's always just been one game.
So it's
so
just friendly. It's not
This
cup,
is
is
the
it?
so this is the teams that have had it. So West Ham played Werder Bremen in 2015, lost. Juventus 2016, lost.
Lost.
Werder Bremen again in 2017, lost. Mainz in 2018, lost
What?
on penalties, 6-7. Bilbao in 2019, lost on penalties. So they've made their own cup and they've never won it.
That is very difficult.
That's very
So West Ham are my Tin Pot Team of the Week.
Also, the fact that it's one game and it's called the Betway Cup.
I know.
Oh dear, that's quite
So-
funny.
Pressure on Bournemouth to win this. Just
That's a
warm-up
good
for the
one. I
silverware.
like that.
Yeah, so it was just going to be the two of them for that cup, but now I've seen the results and the fact that West Ham have
It's
made
just
their
West
own
Ham.
cup. for 5 years have not won it once. And it's one game, and the best bit is the last 2 have gone to penalties, and they lost on penalties both games.
So for mine, it's more of an individual than a team, but not much else has happened this week.
No.
So I'm going to go for Harry Maguire because he's gone to Greece.
Yeah.
Got a little scrap, as Slabhead likes to do, but he's taken
Naughty
a bit
boy.
far, and he's hit a police officer, so now he's in jail. And on top of that, it looks all a bit Hollyoaks from the outside perspective because Bruno Fernandes has found out that to help him out. So,
is that because
What's he going to do?
with that whole situation, I just don't really. Yeah, it's just not great.
To be honest, as well, he's the captain of Man U. Like,
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's poor. He should be more responsible.
What do you think the consequences will be?
Well, he's in court now.
Assuming he gets let out of court.
He punched a policeman.
I think he'll lose his. Yeah, didn't Aurier do similar in France?
No idea what happened to him.
He is something. He's always doing something.
Yeah, so in 2016, he was arrested for hitting a policeman when he was still playing for PSG. PSG just said he was in custody and made no further comment, but they didn't really do anything else. Probably best case, he'll lose the captaincy.
Yeah.
Maybe get a fine.
Well, I think Bruno is on the way to being the captain anyway, isn't he? So.
Well, he is their best player by a long way.
Yeah.
So what you're saying then? What's the tin pot moment?
I like West Ham.
I think West
I
Ham.
like West Ham. It's got to be.
Because it's just so funny that they've never won it as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Tin pot team of the week. West Ham. Right?
Tin pot team of the week!
This next bit is we're just going to go through a few classic balls, and I think we're going to go one by one. We'll just go do a ball each, and we'll just keep rotating. So I'd say for classic balls as well, it's mainly going to be Premier League and international tournaments, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, do you want to go first?
I would love to. I think so it was a Nike Premier League ball going way back when, 04, 05, and then pretty much identical the next season as well.
Yeah.
So it's the Nike Total 90 Aero.
The original
Aero.
not 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 was also nice, but Aero is the one.
I just think I remember watching those in the Prem and just like, oh.
It's just something about the circles on it because you could see the spin of the ball.
Yeah.
So you could see exactly what was what was going on when there was a free kick or corner or shot, and you could see it wobble or like it would spin or like it's just perfect design.
Yeah, it is. What players does it remind you of?
I hate to say it, but Thierry.
Thierry
I was
Henry.
gonna say Henry, yeah.
Without a doubt. Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah.
But 10 out of 10 for that pick, Jake. Well done.
Yeah. No, big fan of that ball. Simon, what have you got?
Also, I did go for the T90, but in yellow.
Oh, okay.
The yellow and blue. I do like that.
That's
it's probably because it is a nice ball. But
yeah,
it's
that
more
is classic.
I'm talking about another ball now.
Okay.
I guess sassy.
Because it was the first ball, I think one of the first balls that I had, but it's the 2004 Euro 2004 ball. The
silver one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite underrated.
I really like that one. Yeah, I was going to pick that. Jake, can you remember?
Skernan's shirt.
All right, cool.
I don't remember that. No, then I wasn't keen on when I was younger watching international football just because it was always so boring watching England.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the I remember we lost to Portugal on penalties this Euros, and this was the tournament that Rooney kind of like burst into the scene, right?
Yeah, against Croatia.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something about it. I feel like every kid had it as well, and I'm a big fan of that.
It's quite understated. Like, it's nothing too flashy about it, but it's got style.
So you see, I was going to go first one I'm going to go for is a bit of another nostalgic. I feel like everyone has had a kickabout with this ball. It's a little bit before our time, but we've all definitely had a kickabout with this.
Oh, yeah, I do rate that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nostalgia from the playing like Kirby.
Kids these days wouldn't know what that is, would they?
I know. That is a classic game.
One of the best.
It's an iconic design as well.
So that was the 1988 Euros, but I'm pretty sure for the World Cup it was used like a bit earlier than that.
There was one in France,
78.
98 as well.
78 and
Okay,
82,
yeah.
that was the World Cup.
Like Maradona.
And yeah, and then the France one is like a blue version of that.
Yeah, I rate that.
It's a good job this is a YouTube-based podcast, because this, for audio listeners, would be awful.
Absolute shambles.
But look at this ball. Oh, that's nice.
Can you describe it? So it's that.
So why have you chosen this ball specifically?
It's just,
Oh,
good
I see.
year, good colours, iconic Champions League ball, and it's just got some great memories with it.
Yeah.
You can't really knock this ball. I don't think anyone could knock it unless you're, I don't know, Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, maybe, yeah. I was looking at the Champions League balls, and I was like, because they're all classic.
Yeah, they're all the same, but different designs, which I like.
Yeah.
I rate that.
So there's one I can see that they've tried something different in 2015 and 16, and then they've just reverted back to the stars, and it's just
with the little line on it.
yeah, and it's this. But all the others, I'm not sure how I feel about the multicoloured ones that we've had recently.
No.
Yeah, I
don't
do
like-
prefer the block colours, I think.
Yeah, white with like do what you want to the star,
like
but
2017-18 is a nice one. I
yeah,
like the blue and black one.
yeah, that's a nice one. Is that another year that you remember fondly as well?
I did enjoy that one, yeah. Gareth Bale, or
Oh,
that's the point actually. That ball
yeah,
plus the electricity, which is represented on the ball by the looks of it,
yeah.
and what Gareth Bale can produce.
That's the thing. It was so much of an electric shock. Karius just couldn't get his hands on it.
Just put that in there for Harris, as always.
Yeah, that's for you, Harris.
Shut up.
2012 is my one.
Simon, is it your turn? Is it mine?
It's my turn.
Your
I believe.
turn.
When you see this ball, you'll be transported back in time to a simpler time of the 2002 World Cup.
That was my next pick.
This just makes me think of original Ronaldo and
Yeah.
Ronaldinho and David Seaman.
Yeah, there's something about this ball. They've never done a similar design since it, and it's never done before. But I just really like it. Again, nostalgia.
Adidas Feather Nova.
It just looks cool.
It's amazing what looking at, like, it's just a piece of air and like fabric, but you look at it and it evokes emotions of a time gone by.
Simpler times.
Simpler times, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like
it really does.
Takes you back.
No, that's every single ball we've looked at, and it has been like, oh. And I think so many of them, I think of like a particular player or a moment.
Yeah.
Like that's why I think the Euro 2004 one hurt a bit, because I just think of Portugal saving penalties against England. So that was actually going to be my next pick. I'm going to go for back to the Premier League. It's not as classic as the Total 90 one you put. However, what does this remind you of most?
What does that remind me of?
Yeah, what does that remind you of?
Kind of reminds me of FIFA, to be honest.
See, when I see that,
Sure.
I think of Wayne Rooney's Street Striker.
Oh, yeah.
And just because of that alone, how good that program was. That program's the birth of Unbelievable Techers. The phrase.
Was it?
Yeah, some guy on it said it, and then Soccer AM picked it up, and that is how
The rest is
Unbelievable
history.
Techers is born. It's a bit of lore for you. The ball's not amazing, but I think it's just the memory of Wayne Rooney's Street Striker, which was such a good idea for a program. I'd love them to do something like that again. I don't know, what was the aim of it? Like, what did the winner get? Or was it just like...
They got a contract, didn't they, with like Inter Milan for a season or something?
I think you're right,
It was
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
The prize for the winner of the third series would win a trip to Wales. Unlucky. Where they would visit street football projects in Swansea community. They also got a chance
The winner got
to see,
community service.
essentially, and then they got a chance to see professional side Swansea play a single match and perform some of their matches on their skills on the pitch at half time.
Okay, that's slightly better, but still. That's like... then it's probably like 25 quid to see Swansea play.
So for the first series, It's a trip to a training camp in Brazil. This is more like it.
Yeah,
that's better.
they didn't
Well,
have the
the-
budget for the third season, did they?
Yeah. Well, the second series winner won tickets to 2010 FIFA World Cup final in Johannesburg.
And the third series got to go see Swansea play.
And did
Oh.
community service.
That is awful.
I could have sworn there was something to do with like a contract or like something like that.
Yeah, I thought there was as well. That would be like a training camp in Brazil would be cool. Right, who's next?
Any
That's
more
me.
balls?
Any more balls?
Yeah, I got one.
Nice.
So this isn't actually for a competition.
Okay.
This is one that was sold commercially. I'll put 2 pictures up and I'll ask you what this reminds you of, if anything. Might not.
Yeah.
Oh, Jogger Benito and Ronaldinho Touch of Gold.
Joga
Yeah.
Bonito.
Oh, that is
C'est bon.
that advert.
That's,
Yeah.
That
yeah,
advert
that's
is-
nice.
Oh,
That was Nike at its peak.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's funny because if I didn't know about like the history of that ball, the Joga Bonito one, I'd say it's like very average. It just looks like it's been spray painted. But knowing like the history of it,
Simon, you got anything?
it's not. Yeah, I've got another. It's not like a match ball as such, but it just reeks of PE lessons and Sonic property.
oh, are you going for?
What did I can't remember what I used for PE. Oh yeah. That's it.
That's exactly what I was going for. Oh,
Couldn't go this whole podcast without
Yeah.
Sandico football.
Costs
oh,
about £3.
that was a
Sports
dream.
Direct.
Sports Direct in that big basket of footballs they've got that.
That would not last long on a concrete
No,
playing field.
wouldn't even last long on the grass.
Yeah.
All it would take is a few hits of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got a lot of memories of that ball.
I'm reading about Sondico on the Sports Direct website because I think it's one of their brands now. But it says Sondico has been the preferred choice for many international legends such as Beckham, Gascoigne, Lineker, Shea Given, Peter Shilton, and Brad Friedel. More recently, Sondico has sponsored a host of international and Premier League goalkeepers, including Scottish number 1 Alan McGregor, Hungarian number 1 Adam Bogdan, and
Bogdan.
Wigan Athletics Ali Al Habsi.
They've really milked that, haven't they?
Sondico is the official kit sponsor of several teams within the English Football League, including Yeovil Town, MK Dons, Port Vale, and Gillingham.
That is like
And that sums up
you know
Sondico.
when you're like on the edge of lying on your CV.
Yeah.
It's like you've exaggerated the truth, but it's still just about the truth.
Hungarian number 1.
International superstars. Ali Al Habsi. One more
So-
ball, and then
One more ball?
Is that
So-
yours?
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go.
Ball.
So I was gonna go to Jabulani,
Mm.
but I'm gonna go for another World Cup ball. So for the 2006 World Cup, this is
Oh, yeah. The German one.
yeah, it's called the Adidas Team Geist.
Team
Again,
guys. Yeah, I know what you mean.
murdered the pronunciation, I imagine. But I remember this was the first of the balls that were kind of a bit lightweight and could get that knuckleball on it. And I remember that World Cup, there was just screamers all over the shop. But it's a nice looking ball, and I'm pretty sure I got it for Christmas one year. So
Yeah,
I quite like that.
not the official
okay.
one, but I think it's a nostalgia thing for me.
No, I like it.
It's the end of the balls. What are we saying was the best ball of all time then? What are we going?
All time.
All time, easy. Total
Yeah.
90 euro.
I agree.
I think I can agree with that. However, I want to go with the yellow one.
Yeah. I think the yellow one's the nicest.
That Jogger Benito ball does stir some things inside me.
But
Right, so now coming to the end of the podcast. So if you are enjoying the video, please like and subscribe, comment on the video.
What about our 10th subscriber?
Oh, yes, our 10th subscriber. So
10 subscribers.
we've got 11.
We've got 11 now.
So big
11.
milestone. I was looking if there's a plaque for 10, but there's not. It's 100,000.
We're close.
So we're close. We're nearly there. So I'm going to give a shout out to both because one was actually 10th and one actually did what we said and commented. So quick shout out to Jacob Trigger for commenting and being the 11th
That's nice.
subscriber.
What a guy.
And a little shout out to Josh Groves for being the 10th subscriber.
Another, what a guy.
What a guy. Both of you.
What a loyal fan club here.
So I believe after last week, Simon was the loser and he is the game master for the unnamed
And the
football game.
master.
And Simon, did you get some initiative and choose a new game, or did you just copy?
I took some initiative and
Copied.
said coffee. What happened last week?
Love
And
that.
what,
It's
sorry?
fine. And copied.
You copied.
Yeah, it's fine.
Unbelievable.
But now we know how the game works. We're all
Yeah,
familiar. so I think
this
it'll work
game is
better
this
time.
day will definitely be a regular
I feel like Robbie's got this in the bag.
potentially. So player number 1, what you got, Simon?
Player number 1, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh,
How many can
So-
you name?
So who goes first?
you're the newbie. You can go
I'm the
first.
newbie. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Robbie can go
Okay.
first.
How many are there?
There are 9.
9. Okay.
It's quite an extensive career. And impressive. There's goals everywhere.
I can do 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do 7, so
Really?
call it. Yeah, I can't.
Okay. LA Galaxy,
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man United,
Yeah.
Ajax.
Yeah.
I've
2
just had a-
more.
I've just had a blank. So what I
Ooh.
said? I said LA,
Dun, dun,
Barcelona,
dun, dun.
Ajax, Man U, PSG.
Yep. 1 more.
Oh,
There's a couple of
How long do you
options.
get? How long do you get?
AC Milan.
Just,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I couldn't remember. Did he play for both Inter and AC?
Yeah, so he played for Inter first, and then he went to Milan later. And now he's at Milan now.
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if it was one or the other. It was both.
So he played for Malmo, Ajax, Juventus, Inter, Barcelona, Milan, PSG, Man U, LA Galaxy, and Milan again.
Happy with that. That was
It's quite a career.
that's good going.
it's
Simon's
yeah,
at 9.
9. Yeah.
Good on him. And he's done it in everywhere he's been, to be fair to
He
him.
has. Yeah.
Okay, who goes first this time? Do you switch?
Yeah. So Shake's turn.
Okay, so
Okay.
this one, he's a bit of a maverick. It's Joey
Okay.
Barton.
Joey
Joey
Barton.
Barton.
Oh, that's tough. How many?
6.
6. Okay.
One of them I completely forgot about,
Joey Barton.
and it wasn't very Joey Barton.
Oh yeah.
Don't give him clues. Come on.
There was a
that
clue
wasn't
last
much of a
time.
clue.
I'm going to start off small and say 2.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do 3.
Oh, shit. I can't do 4. No.
Can you not?
No. I'm struggling today. I think it's the sleep deprivation.
So do I just have to do 3? Is that what you're going for? Because I tell you now, I've got 3 in
Wait,
the
let me
bag.
just write,
so it
let me
might be a
write them
gamble.
down and try and. How many did you say? 3.
3. So can you do 4?
Might have a bit of like a 10 hours later thing here.
In hours later.
Few moments later.
I've got to just think of Joey Barton type clubs. Got 3 now. What do I have to say 4?
Yeah, yeah. I'm the way you're struggling. I'm probably going to make you say 4. You definitely could have bluffed
I'll go
this.
for 4. I'll go for 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Was
I'm
it-
not going to
was
go
it-
5. I'm going to say you go.
okay, yeah. So he was at QPR.
Yep.
100%. I think he was at Burnley because that's a Joe Barton type team.
Yeah.
I think I'm right in saying he started at City.
Yeah. It's 3.
That's all I've got. That's all I've got.
Got nothing left.
Where did he go? Did he go abroad?
So
Can I have a clue? Can I have a clue? Did you say 2? So he went abroad
He-
twice.
He did go abroad.
He did.
1, I'd say. Yeah, I'm not going to say anymore.
So one's not really abroad. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
wait, what?
Scotland. Or
Who's-
Wales? No, no one in Wales. Ireland? No.
No, I can't think.
Yeah, so
That's
he went
thrown
to
me.
somewhere in Scotland then, didn't he?
Need some answers.
It's going to be
final
either
answers.
Celtic or Rangers. I'll say Celtic. No, is it Rangers?
Oh. So there was
Who's
a couple.
the other foreign club?
Lille.
Lille.
It wasn't Lille.
No, he went on loan to Marseille.
Marseille. That's it. Because he put on. He did an interview and he put on a really bad French accent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
thought,
remember that.
So I'm glad I was confident. Oh.
Rage quit.
Yeah, he's gone. Couldn't take the heat.
So it's Manchester City, Newcastle, QPR, Marseille,
Yeah.
Burnley, Rangers, Burnley. Where are you?
He's back in the room.
He's back. You're right.
Yeah. Ran out of battery, but my charger was plugged in, so I'm a bit confused on that.
Hate to see that. I just thought you rage quit.
Yeah. Well.
So, final one. We've got.
Oh, constellation.
This
Let's
is
go.
consolation. Can I get a whitewash?
Final one is a goalkeeper.
Good
He's
stuff.
English. And his name is Robert Green.
Oh, Jesus. That's a hard one.
That is tough.
How many?
6.
I can start with 2.
6.
I can think of 2.
Let me write them down again.
So that's 6 clubs, right? He didn't have to play at them.
That is 6 clubs, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He hasn't played for all of them.
Probably he hasn't played for 5 of them.
So who's going first?
So it's me first.
I think it's
I've gone
Robbie's
2,
first, isn't it?
and I've gone 2.
2. I can definitely do 3.
Gonna have to hurry you.
I'm gonna risk it with 4.
See, I can do 4 as well. I probably should have said 4. Yeah, I'll let you go because I can't do 5.
Well, Chelsea,
Yeah.
1.
that's-
Norwich.
Didn't play there. Yeah, got that one.
That's where I get stuck. QPR.
Yeah.
One more for the win.
Wait, who have you said? Chelsea,
Norwich,
QPR.
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 Norwich.
I love that picture of him lifting the trophy.
I know, the Europa League.
Yeah.
There's 2 clubs that are jumping out, but I'm not sure on either.
What are they? Dun, 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 dun,
Villa,
dun.
Villa and Newcastle. I'm going to go. Oh, Simon just shook his head.
Oh, I thought that was your answer.
Well, I said 2. But what I was about to say was I'm going to go Villa. So I think I got it wrong regardless. But
Yeah, no.
okay.
Yes.
2-1 then. So who were the
Yes.
clubs?
Norwich.
The one I could name was West Ham as well.
Oh,
Norwich,
West Ham, yeah.
Queen's Park Rangers, Leeds United,
Did
Huddersfield
he play at
Town,
Leeds?
Chelsea.
He
Yeah.
came through at Leeds, didn't he? Pretty
No.
much.
Is it Norwich from 99 to 06?
Oh, okay.
and then played Leeds 2016-17. Huddersfield Town, 0 appearances. Chelsea, 0 appearances. So he hasn't played a professional game since 2017. And now he's retired, obviously. But
Yeah. Right.
Right.
So that's.
Can't wait to host that next time.
Oh yes, it's your turn to host.
Yeah.
And after that, we can come up with an original game.
Yeah, I've got a few ideas, but they're not as good as this one so far. I think this is the easiest format.
Yeah.
I'm just worried because it is a complete outright copy paste from the Football Ramble.
It's okay. We can do like a similar concept where you name the clubs, but you have to pick the player. Like, other way around, essentially.
Oh, yeah, I like that. So one I was thinking of was you name 2 players from a certain season who scored more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we might have to do more rounds because obviously you can pick for the same.
Yeah, you could do round 1 this like one.
Yeah.
Round 2 that one. Round 3.
And can get progressively harder. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, and maybe even pick like a choice of 4, so it's more likely you're going to get different answers. Right, cool. Okay, that is the second edition of the unnamed football games. And I won.
Oh,
Lovely.
another new winner.
Another new winner. So
How many wins you got, Si?
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Right. So, podcast over. Thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with our chatting about balls. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe.
Comment your favourite ball below.
Yeah, comment your favourite ball below. Tune in next week where, in preparation for the England game in the Nations League, we'll be discussing who we think should be starting for England. Be a nice spicy one.
Spicy.
And, right. Thanks and goodbye.
Goodbye.